Hi, my name is Lana at Lana June Health. We're going to go over a quick Pilates ball that involves a little bit more balance. We're really focusing on the shoulders and the hips and keeping that balance. Some say that this is a better exercise for older population, but I think it's a great exercise for everybody who is just looking to have a little bit better balance. So before we move on, I would like you to start with uh, sitting on the floor and breathing. So let's say you can sit crisscross. Hands are going to come down onto your lower ribs. Take a nice big deep breath in and all the way out. As you're exhaling, you're going to try to move your fingertips closer together. Inhale, the spine is not moving, it's just your lower ribs. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Your belly button's going to pull back towards your spine without your back moving. Inhale again. And exhale. Lovely. Now, you can always put a pillow behind your head if you need so. I'll just grab this pillow here. And again, we're doing kind of a modified version, a little bit of a lower paced Pilates session today. Grab your ball. Now you can have your head up or down, just depending on the type of pain that you're in today. The ball is going to go in between your knees. Okay. All right. Place your hands back onto your lower ribs. Do one more breath. Exhale. I'm going to take out the pillow just because I don't need it. And I like to practice with your head flat. We are so forward anyways with our phones and our tech and excuse me, and with caregiving, we're so forward. So I like to have my head all the way back. I like to scoot my shoulder blades all the way down. Feet are hip width apart, planted onto the mat or floor. You're going to squeeze the ball. You're going to pelvic tilt. So you're just smushing that blueberry and you're coming all the way out. The blueberry is what I refer to, let's do 5 of these, as that space between your L5, S1 junction that everybody has. Everybody's space is a little different. Everybody's blueberry is a different shape. But when you're going to smush the blueberry, that's a good indication of where you want your pelvic bowl to be. You're using your glutes here. You're using your lower abs. You're also engaging and squeezing in on the ball and then releasing. Keep breathing. Shoulder blades are nice and long. Come all the way out. Now that we've done 5 to 6 of those pelvic tilts, we're going to move into bridge. So you're going to squeeze the ball. Hands are long. Exhale, pelvic tilt, smushing the blueberry, rolling each vertebrae all the way up. Bra strap is up. Inhale, exhale, most important, exhale, rolling all the way down, setting each vertebrae down one at a time until you hit the tailbone. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhale, squeeze, exhale, smush your blueberry, pelvic tilt, roll all the way up. I like to inhale up at the top and exhale. We're finding our spine today. We're finding movement in the spine. And since this is a little bit more of a gentle exercise, this is how we're progressing. Do 2 more. And once your sacrum has hit, you're going to take the ball out from in between your legs. Now you can still be on that pillow if you prefer. We are moving into some side legs. I like to use the ball, but you can also use the pillow if that suits you better. All right. Organizing your shoulders, organizing your hips. Hand can press down here. You're going to straighten your legs out. long, and then you're going to hinge forward slightly. You're going to pull up on your abdominal wall. Hand comes down to the side. You're going to lift your leg hip height. Without moving your hips, you're going to kick forward, flexing your foot, and then pointing back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So we're balancing and we're practicing elongation here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, come all the way down. Now you're going to bend your knees in. Your feet are going to tuck behind your butt. Legs are going to come up to 90, and then you're going to drop them down to a good 75. I want your feet tucked up behind your bottom. From here, your feet are going to stay glued together, and you're just going to lift your knee up. We're now moving into clams. Inhale, exhale. And you're not moving your hips. You can put your hand up here on your hip. The only thing that we are working here is the gluteal medius. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so now we're going to go back into long legs. You're going to lift this leg up. You're going to slightly externally rotate the leg, which means you're going to bring your kneecap slightly up towards the ceiling. And let's go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then reverse. 1. You're keeping your abs tight here. You're keeping your box organized. So the instability of this leg, you are stabilizing with your core. Keep your neck relaxed. All right, come all the way down. This leg will come up. Foot is planted, bottom leg pointed. Toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flex toe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, bend your knees. Push yourself up to a seated position. We're going to do the same thing, other side. Again, you can use a pillow if that would feel better here. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips, organize your box, lift your abdomen up as though you're going to make way for a mouse house. Hinge your legs forward. Inhale, lift your leg to hip height. Hand can come down here onto the table. Foot flex forward, point back. Unless you need to check your hips and make sure that they are not moving. Inhale, exhale. And you're not going back so far to where you dip your hip back. Yep, you're just going forward and back to where you feel that glute flex. Inhale, exhale. Flex forward, point back. Flex forward, point back. All right, legs come down. Moving into clams. Bend your knees. Knees come up to 90 degrees. Feet are close to your bottom. Slightly move your legs down. Good 75. Organize your core. And then open and close. Hips are not moving. It's not about how far you get that leg open. It's all about finding that flexion and that contraction in that glute. Flexing and then extending down, having control of the movement. I like to do 8 to 10. Each leg is going to feel a little different. And then come all the way down. Legs come forward. Organize your box. Hinge your legs forward. Lift your leg. Externally rotate. Hand comes down in front as we move into leg circles on this side. 8 in one direction. Stabilizing with your core. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring that leg down. This leg, top leg comes in front, bottom leg pointed, lift for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flex. I remember early on in my journey, this was a very difficult exercise for me post kids. So if you don't get as much height, that's okay. All right. So we're going to bend our knees in, take all the ball out, come up to a seated position. Excuse me. From here, we're going to just move into all fours. So knees are underneath your hips, hands are down. You can always put extra padding underneath your wrist if you have bad wrist. Before we do anything else, I want to protract and retract your thoracic rib cage on your arms. Without curling your spine, you're going to drop your chest down to the mat without bending your arms, straight arms. Feel how your scapula will try to touch in the back. And then we're doing a slight chin nod with our chin. So that just means long neck in the back and a bit of that double chin feeling that we try to not do in pictures. Now push your chest all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Drop. Inhale. Now that we're stacked up onto our scapula, that's where we're going to stay to do our exercise. Drop back down just to feel where you're at with your torso, and then push back up. Stay here. From here, I want you to tuck your tailbone under, and I want you to find that curve in your spine, and then inhale, opening, dropping your belly down, getting a nice stretch in the front abdominals, and then also taking your sit bones in the back and kind of widening them with this stretch. Exhale, tuck that tailbone, and then really curling down. Gaze should be down towards your knees. Inhale, exhale, all the way up. Exhale. I can tell one side of my abdomen is tighter than the other just by doing this exercise, which there will cause, different leg locomotion, different hip locomotion, may cause my back to hurt in certain areas. All right, from here, we're going to stretch out one leg, toe is on the mat. I want you to just pump your heel back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. And I almost want you to roll on your toe. We're finding mobility in our toe, but we're also getting that heel drop experience we get on the reformer. You can pump a little bit here, switch, opposite leg, roll through the toe. Have the tops of the toe come to the top of the mat and then push back through your heel. And then pump back through that heel. All right. On all fours, we're going to take our knee up. So now I have a flexed foot, bent knee, pushing down through my hands. And I'm going to take my flexed foot, which is parallel with the ceiling, and pump it up towards the ceiling. You can stay there, or you can grab the ball, put it in between your legs, squeeze onto the glutes, organize your box, Make sure that your hips are stable. I have a cup of tea on the back part of your spine. Pump up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that leg down. Now you can leave the ball out and just bring the leg up without squeezing the ball. If you have the ball, squeeze the ball. Gaze is down to your thumbs. And then foot is flexed. And then pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring the leg down. Remove the ball. Ball comes to the front of the mat. We're going to do a quick child's pose. Excuse me. All right, cat paw. The ball all the way out, getting a nice forward stretch. And then if you need a better side stretch, you can even cat paw the ball out diagonally. Breathe into that armpit, hip connection on the left side. Inhale, come all the way up to a seated position. Exhale, all the way out into a nice side stretch for the right side. Breathe into that right hip and into the right armpit and the right hip. Find that nice stretch. And then come all the way back up. Okay, from here, you can hold on to the back of a chair. I'm going to hold on to the pole of my carriage. We're going to go over some standing exercises. I'm hoping you guys will be able to see my feet. Okay. Yay. I think you can see my feet from here. All right, holding onto a chair, a counter, something stable. I want you to lift your leg out to the side and then pull it back in. Staying nice and tall. Abs are engaged here. Shoulder blades are rolled down. Head is nice and long. Let's move to the other side. You can just flip and turn around. Let's do 8, 2, standing up nice and tall, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, come back facing me. I'm going to have you take your leg, tap the front, swing it out wide, tap the back, tap the front, and then tap the back. I'm going to angle down to my feet a little bit more. From here, tap the front, tap the back. Now I want you to close your eyes, holding on to a safe space, and do this again. Tap, 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 tap. Bring your foot back to the center. Inhale, exhale, turn around, other leg, holding on safely to your chair or your counter. Tap in the front, tap in the back. Let's do 2 more. Tap in the front, tap in the back. Tap in the front, tap in the back. Now close your eyes. 1, tap, 2, tap. 1, tap, 2, tap. 1, tap, 2, tap. 1, tap, 2, tap. Last one. Tap in the back. All right, foot comes back to the center. All right, from here, we're just going to do a little bit of a vertebral challenge with our head. So holding on to our safe space, such as a chair. Feet are planted together, Zip together, shoulders are nice and long. Rolling your shoulders down, rotate your head, and then if you're looking over your right shoulder, lift your left foot, bring your left foot down, center. Look over your left shoulder, lift your right foot, center. Lift your left foot over your right shoulder, center, inhale, and exhale, center. All right, holding on to the back of your chair or your countertop, maybe it's just a little bit lower. We're gonna finish with doing a little cat-cow roll down. So feet are hip width apart, hands come down onto the top of your chair. You can step back slightly. You're gonna push your back. Oh, come all the way, come in. I'm doing a video. Go back inside. Pull the dog in, please. Sorry. All right. Cat cow. Cat cow. All right. So push your spine all the way back. Curl all the way down. Drop your head. Wag the dog a little bit. Come all the way up. Push the tailbone all the way back out. Pushing through your back. Tailbone coming all the way up. Rolling all the way up. Shoulders come down. And then let's just do a nice little stretch where you're grabbing the top of your head, pulling it down to your side. Inhale, exhale. Switch your hands, pull your other head down to your shoulder, stretch, come down, roll your shoulders. And then let's end with your hand on your heart, hand on your belly. Take a nice big deep breath in. Thank yourself for giving your body some time to do some gentle movement today. Inhale, exhale. Remember that all of my videos are done live. There's mistakes. It's pretty typical just to have my kids come in during a session because I'm also a mom and a studio owner. And I'm very thankful for the space that I have to teach people while providing a home for my family. All right, good job today. Thanks for showing up with your ball, and I look forward to the next one.